Alright, another day complete. It's Monday, and hello, Delta Thing. You just got back from playing a metric fuck ton of Genshin Impact. How are things going over here? I'm playing a metric fuck ton of Persona 3 Reload and actually making some really good progress.
You're the one who keeps
I'll have to respond to other things in a hot second here. More cutscenes.
What's your name? You from around here? Oh, not even listening, huh? Figures.
Is she gonna show him?
Whoa, your hand!
Nope.
What the hell happened? You're bleeding!
What's wrong with you? Can't you mind your own business?
Are you kidding? I can't just ignore that. Nah, it's gotta have something.
It's just a sketchbook on the front.
This handkerchief.
Why are you panicking?
Huh? Who wouldn't be freaking out right now? You gotta get to a doctor. Do you want me to go with you?
You're a weird one. Chidori.
Huh?
My name. You asked, didn't you, Junpei? I'm almost finished with the drawing. I doubt you'll be able to understand it. But if you want to see it so badly, then you know where to find me.
So, did she injure herself, or is it just what I think it might be? Yeah, I don't care about the festival there. But yeah. Next month we find out that Harmonia's become a ladybug breeder. Yeah, if only there. It would help deal with a lot of the other bug issues I have. Ladybugs are awesome. But yeah, let's see here. Every time you think of the words Triforce of Wisdom, your brain immediately goes to this clip from the super old woman from Face of Evil who talks about the Triforce of Wisdom, and it's super funny. You gotta love the Face of Evil. But yeah, bugs better keep it away from your lizard. That's on my desk at work, which is pretty far from where I live. Also, my lizard probably wouldn't go after a spider that small. It's like super duper tiny, my office spider. And my lizard can eat spiders. They're not his favorite food. He'll go after them if he's hungry. But he seems a little bit unsure about them. Like, he loves crickets. He loves hornworms. Those are probably his favorite food in the world, is hornworms. And spiders, like, he's kind of interested in getting something different, diversifying his diet a little bit. But you can see him after eating one going, you know, not quite entirely sure about it. But he has eaten spiders before. Has been the case. But yeah, Metaphor Refantasio has a demo now. Oh, interesting. That could be something new that I add to the schedule for like a new regular thing, but like, there's so many other things I want to get caught up on, and I'm not even going to be done with this by the time that comes out, so like, I don't know if I realistically see it happening. There's Maiko, and then that Dudo, and now I think I'm more ahead of Maiko, so like, yeah, she's about to max out, so maybe I'll go hang out with Moon Dudo. Yeah, another 90-hour JRPG. And I think after this year, I probably don't want to add another 90-hour JRPG to the list. I think I'd rather not, honestly. I still have the Moon one, right? Yeah, I still have the Moon one here. I mean, even if we just look at how many games I've done, like with that channel that I made over the past couple days here, of the list of all the games done here. During some previous years, I've gone through a whole lot of games. Like it was 21, 2018, 22, 2019. So a decent handful. 2020 is when I started going ham. There's 33, and there's a whole lot of like really, really short games in there. I think 2022 was the most at 42, and you know, all sorts of like really short things in there like that. Some longer things as well. Like that. That was a decent bit longer thing. That's super short there. Like it kind of bounced around there a little bit. Decent bit in 2022. 2023, a bit less so, and still some short things, not as much. This is where I feel like I started doing more longer games. Like this was a 100+ part series. 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 This I don't think was, but it was a decent bit there. Yeah, and then here's a whole bunch of short ones. But yeah, some of them were really, really long. This one took me a little while. 2024, I did spend a decent bit of 2024 finishing off some of these ones I started in 2023. But like comparatively, there's been significantly less. But like, one, I've been like super busy this year, more so than any previous year. This has been super insanely long. It's probably going to become the longest single-player playthrough I've ever done on the channel. This that I'm playing right now is super insanely long. This was a 100+ part series here. Yeah, it's mostly those. Is mostly what it is. And then just being busy with other stuff and not being able to commit to other things is mostly what it is. So, I think after all the super duper long things that I've been doing lately, even if Metaphor looks like something that I'd really like to play and would probably really enjoy, I'm kind of at the point now that I kind of want to stop with all these super uber 70 to 90 hour JRPGs and stuff like that I've been doing around here lately. And I just think I want to go back to playing more short games for a little while. You know, is what I would, is what I'd like to do. But yeah, so there's that. Thank God Final Fantasy 16 isn't that long, that's good, or else I wouldn't be doing it for a decent while. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 or 3 Houses your longest playthrough. In terms of longest playthrough at all, that would be 3 Houses at 305 parts, but that also does have a stream missing that's been sent to the void that I didn't realize until like years later, so if I had actually properly documented all the content, then it would have been longer than 305 parts. But the longest, but that's like multiple playthroughs. That's playing through it 4 times for the 4 different routes. The longest single playthrough of a game that I've done, so like one start to finish all the way through for all the content, not starting it from the beginning multiple times. The current winner for that is Persona 5 Royal at 265 parts. So Fire Emblem 3 Houses is 305. But that's 4 playthroughs that got up to that. Persona 5 Royal as 1 playthrough was 265 parts. This should hopefully not be as long as Persona 5 Royal. I really hope that this doesn't pass 200 parts, because after Assassin's Creed Odyssey passed 200 parts, I really don't want another 200+ part series. That's ridiculous. Like, AC Odyssey's been above 200 parts. This is about to go above 100 parts here very soon, if it hasn't already as of this stream. Like, it's gonna hit that very soon. But I pray to the video game gods that this series does not go above 200 parts. I don't know how long the DLC is. Man. I really, really hope. So I want to play things that aren't even gonna come into consideration of taking more than 100 parts. Is what I want to start doing for a little while here and taking it a little bit easier. Like, these whole 100+ part series, if I could just stop on starting those for a little while, that'd be fantastic. Because I'm starting to get sick and tired of them, I'm gonna be honest. So, yeah, anyway, there's that. And I think Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is at like 240 some. But yeah, I think Assassin's Creed Odyssey is currently at 220 something. And once I'm done with all the DLC, I think there is a pretty decent chance that my Assassin's Creed Odyssey playthrough might dethrone my Persona 5 Royal playthrough as the longest single playthrough series I've ever done. Like, it's gonna be extremely close if it doesn't pass it, but most likely it is gonna pass it, I think. So, yeah, there's that. It's about as long as, like, Tales of Arise or Tales of Vesperia. Okay, so it's long, but not, like, never-ending long, is what it is. It's about 30 to 50 hours. So, yeah, so I'd have beaten that at this point with the amount of hours I've put into this game. If I was instead putting these hours into Final Fantasy 16, I'd be through it at this point, easily. AC Odyssey has that much content. Yeah, I'm getting so dang done with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's ridiculous. How many times have I streamed Assassin's Creed Odyssey at this point? Let's see here. This is currently stream 15 of this game, for context. On Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I'm currently at stream 27, was the most recent one. And, oh no, it wasn't in the 220s. I'm losing my mind. The most recent part that I made of Assassin's Creed Odyssey was part 244. So if I just get another 21 parts, it'll tie and then surpass the Persona 5 Royal playthrough. I think I'm pretty confident in saying that Assassin's Creed Odyssey is going to dethrone my Persona 5 Royal playthrough as the longest single playthrough series I've ever done on this channel. Like, yeah. Is AC Odyssey a good game, or at least enjoying it more than the others? I just want it to be done at this point. Like, it is generally a fun game. It has, like, a lot of enjoyable aspects to it. But no matter how fun a game is, if it's taking that long, then... yeah, it's too much. It's too much of an expectation to put on the player's shoulders to be able to beat it. Yeah, enough is enough there. And I mean, anytime that I hear anybody else talk about Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and before I played the game, for years, I would have people telling me about Assassin's Creed Odyssey when I eventually get to that game. And everyone would always tell me like, oh, it's a super fun game. I had so much fun playing it. But I never beat it though. I don't think I ever met a single person that actually beat Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Everyone always told me, man, it's so much fun. But I never beat it though. Like, and I see why. I've been waiting for you. I can hear my stomach wailing in agony. Feels if we can grow closer. So yeah. Where's the moon one here? Here it is. So we're going 8 to 9. Let's spend some time. Wonderful, my gourmet friend. First, I have some excellent news to share. Then afterwards, I know just the place.
Hey! I did it!
That hey sound sounds like something I've heard in other video games, but I can't place where.
Oh, speak of the devil.
I know where it sounds familiar from. It actually just came to me. I thought for sure it was gonna sound like something familiar, but I'd never be able to pinpoint it. I know where I recognize it from. That hey sounded just like Ring in the hit video game Ring Fit Adventure, is what that hey sounded like. I swear.
Oh, wow. Are you interested in joining too? Finally, paradise is smiling back at me. Yes, yes!
All choices at this rank have no effect. Answer however you like. Do know that you will see a reverse card first. Do not panic is what it says. Okay, so if this is a guy that I can run into with a Koromaru walk, that'd be great, because I'm not going to be able to get any extra points from this one, and so I won't immediately be able to go from 9 to 10. I'm going to need some more points. Just knock it off.
What are you saying? That I should just abandon these people to their fate? I'm trying to save these people. They've suffered in this world just like me. Someone as good looking as you could never understand. You have no idea what people like me have to go through. Fine.
I mean, you could probably work on some self-improvement, but
and you and I are through.
it's not like you're stuck the way that you are physically and mentally with your mindset here forever or anything. Reverse.
Don't follow me around anymore. Only true believers are allowed into paradise.
You can change your mindset towards things. Eat less, get in shape. That new recruit seemed familiar. Worried about Suemitsu. I better follow him.
Huh? What is this? Is this an emergency? A serious emergency?
So the world's coming to an end, huh? I think I remember some other cult saying stuff like that. Except they really weren't about initiation fees. It was more about giving up material wealth, wasn't it? Stealing ideas from real, actual religions. That's a textbook cult tactic, you know?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you're officially a religion as long as you get, like, at least 30 people to agree that it's a religion. I don't remember where I heard that, like, years ago, but I remember hearing something like that.
You should blame that cult you believe in so much. Now that I know the truth, I almost feel sorry.
I'm pretty sure that's how religions like Dudism came to be.
Take things too far. Try not to hit his face. If you leave any marks, you might be able to press charges.
Am I gonna die? but if I die here, I'll be reborn, and I can go to paradise. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. What? What are you doing here? After I said such awful things to you, that we were through. I'm freaking out! I don't want them to hurt me!
Oh, now it's gonna flip back over to... Okay. Suemitsu really trusts me with all his heart. I feel like our relationship is stronger. Oh, now it's gonna go up to 9? Okay. switch back to the stream manager there. There we go. Cool.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Gross, dude, you're getting snot everywhere. Screw this. I gotta get to work.
What? I gotta get to work?
I've had just about enough of this. Look, just forget about the money. But I don't ever want to see you near my son again.
You're so wonderful. You have such a kind soul.
I took Suamitsu home and went back to the dorm. Okay, I guess that's that then. Alright.
Oh, it's you.
Welcome back. The moon will be full again soon. I'm sure this goes without saying by now, but please make sure you're adequately prepared. Yeah, I will. Don't worry. There's that. And yeah, I do not have, like, the time commitment to go through every Final Fantasy game in order, so if I do end up doing stuff with this series, I'll just play the ones I'm interested in covering, which is 16, 10, and 7. Like, there's not like there's an overarching story that goes on. If I do play multiple games in the series that do have overlapping story, then I just play them in that order. So if I'm doing stuff with Final Fantasy 7, I'd probably play, like, the original game, and then I'd probably play, like, the remake titles in order. I don't know if I'd play the original, like, prequel game. I'd probably just play, like, the remake prequel game is what I do if those are largely the same. But I do hear that, like, playing the original before the remake is pretty important because the stories are actually pretty decently different. So I would want to do that. And then if I played Final Fantasy X, I'd probably play, like, 10-2. But the streamer that got me into Twitch in the first place, that convinced me to try doing a playthrough of Final Fantasy X, like, years ago. Final Fantasy X is, like, his favorite game of all time. And Final Fantasy X-2 is his least favorite game of all time. He really hates it. Is the case. So, the Final Fantasy games currently that I could see myself playing one day are 16, the 7 series, may as well call it the 7 series at this point, and 10/10-2 is the case. That is the way I see it. I do own Final Fantasy X on both Steam and on my Switch, actually. And I own Final Fantasy 7 on Steam, just the original here. So, yeah, there's way too many to be able to play all of them. And yeah, there's no way that I'd be able to play 14 anyway. Like, I'll gladly avoid that. But yeah, you did indeed. You be right. For context, this is Otofu. So I could watch something with Koromaru, or hang out with Mitsuru. But yeah, is 11 a dead MMO? Here, maybe I'll hang out with Koromaru then. That's what I think I'll do in that case. Yeah, so if I do cover stuff with the Final Fantasy series, that would not be one I do in order. That'd only be the one that I do the subsets in order, if they come to be. Like the 7 series. That's what I do. But yeah, it isn't dead from what you heard? I'm not dead! Okay, let's see here. Let's watch some TV. Another episode of that docu-series about a wolf pack. In this one, a mischievous wolf pup is playing with his father. Koromaru seems kind of sad. Do you miss your parents? Or maybe you miss the priest? Koromaru seems fixated on the scene. His eyes hold a trace of longing. I wonder if he misses his parents. Watching how animals live in the wild helped me improve my academics. But I'm already intelligent. 4 or 5 sticks. I almost said sticks for my social stats. Looks like there's more to this documentary series. My brain kept wanting to say docu-series on wolves. Maybe I'll watch it with Koromaru again whenever I have the time.